ICMA community, thank you for your crisis ready questions. I'm going to read this one because it's long and it's important. Ready? Assume a chief of police desires to retain the trust of the minority community after the shooting of a teenager by his officers, which was filmed on an officer's body camera. Showing the video would reassure public's trust in the police department, but the prosecutor will not allow release of the tapes until court hearings occur. Very likely. What can the chief say or do to best restore the trust in his public agency while complying to legitimate demands to withhold the legal evidence till trial that might likely quickly exonerate his officers in the court of public opinion? This is a very real, very likely scenario. There are a couple things, and then I'm going to point you in the direction of an example of exactly this to emulate, to model after of leaders within this community. A couple things. There is never nothing that you can't say. You may not be able to show it, but you can communicate. Now, in order to best communicate those messages requires trust and credibility and accountability built up prior. I'm always talking about a crisis-ready culture whereby you proactively take steps to instill, strengthen trust with your community and with your stakeholders every single day. This is an example of when that pays off. This is an example of being able to have a bank of community trust, as Captain Chris Chung from the Mountain View Police Department explains it, that you can then leverage, that will give you the benefit of the doubt in these types of situations when that is what you need. That being said, along with this video, I am providing links. So speaking of Mountain View Police Department, they experienced a similar same category type of scenario where they had a video, they couldn't release it, yet that video being released explained everything, gave context, gave everything, and it was the solution, yet they couldn't leverage it in the heat of the moment. Now, what I will say about Mountain View PD is that they work tirelessly to instill and strengthen trust with their community every single day. So that benefit of the doubt has been earned, and they were able to leverage that, to use that to their and their community's advantage in this particular situation. The links that I'm providing are their write-up on exactly this. So feel free to go to those links, model after them, and just while you're reading about what they did, while you're listening to about what they did, ask yourself why and how. And then the most important questions are the why, the reason behind the why, so the root cause of everything, and how can you take that, and you're already identifying it as a high-risk scenario for your organization or potentially a scenario that you've already faced. How can you do better next time, or how can you prepare to be in a position to do really, really strongly, really, really well if this situation were to materialize for your agency or for your community. Follow the links. I hope this helps. Thank you for the questions. And as always, to your brand's invincibility.